Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another edition of Slumber Party Empties. I have so many empties for you. I have this whole laundry basket full of empties to share. We love to do this around here. I like to do it like seasonally so that we have just a huge haul. We can just sit down, have all the girl chat, and just like gab about silly stuff and, you know, get a little break. So if you need some quality girl time with your big sister, or your little sister, or your internet daughter, or your internet bestie, I am here for you. And I will be chatting about all of these products in order: makeup, hair care, skincare, all-time favorites, must repurchase. And you can just put this on in the background and relax, sit back, get yourself something cozy to drink. I'm obviously already in full cozy mode. And that's how we roll on this channel. We kick it very old school, like original YouTube. There are no paid promotions. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is like old school, real person trying to connect with real people. So that's how we like to play around here. And we like to go through our trash and talk about all the fun beauty stuff. It's just fun to chit chat with you guys. So I thought this time I would do something a little different and flip the camera so that you can see all of these products while I'm talking about them. That way you can see up close what I'm talking about, and then maybe we will just talk about like the top 10 must-haves on camera at the end. But yeah, I'm gonna try that for this video, flip you around, and we'll just get all cozy and, you know, pile in bed, sit cross-legged, and like old school slumber party vibes. So hope you're here for it. I know I am. And let's talk about empties. All right, we have everything piled out here on the bed. Believe it or not, this is organized by category, so let's just start going through it, starting with face products I've used up. All right, I'll start by just making some room out of all of this because I know I have at least, 3 things of micellar water. I really go through this, obviously, a lot. This is such a standard, quick, easy step in my facial skincare that I like to swipe on. You can check out some of my older skincare routines to see how I like to use it. But my favorite is this one, the Water Rose by Garnier. It comes in a little pink bottle, so that's the one I usually get unless it's sold out, and then I just get the plain one from Garnier. Here's a cleanser that I've been absolutely loving. I'm surprised there's only one of these. I think I forgot to put some with the empties because I usually run out of this in the shower or at my bathroom sink, not my kitchen sink. But anyway, this is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Cleanser. My friend who's an esthetician turned me onto this, and it is so good. It has that kind of milky jelly consistency. Do I have a milky jelly cleanser here? No. But it kind of reminds me of that cleanser. I still prefer the Glossier one. I can't even say why. I don't know. Something about that one is special to me, but I think this is a really good dupe for it. And it's just, the whole outline is very calming on my face. So I like this from Aveeno. Definitely recommend that. This was a sample that I got. I don't know if you can see it. It's Wishful Honey Balm, and I fell absolutely in love with this as a nighttime moisturizer. Oh my gosh, so good. Smells like lavender. It goes on like, honestly, closer to greasy, on the greasy side of the facial moisturizer scale. And I'm personally here for that. I love it. I love to feel really moisturized. So this sample was a win. Definitely sold me on the product, and highly recommend from Wishful. Another sort of basic product I tend to go through a lot are the Neutrogena makeup wipes. These are my favorite ones out of the ones I've tried because they feel just a little more hydrating to me on my skin. And I don't rely on them a lot, but sometimes, you know, you just can't beat a good makeup wipe. Another thing I really love on my facial skincare are eye masks. I try to use one every single morning, like while I have my coffee. I find it very soothing ritual. So this I wanted to show you guys was a cool one by Juice Beauty, and it's like a 2-step thing where you add the serum to the dry eye mask and then put it on, and I really like that, so it feels like extra fresh. And it was very, very hydrating, so that's a good go-to eye mask. For actual daily use, I prefer to get like the kind that's a tub that's full of eye masks. You get a little more bang for your buck. This one is Peter Thomas Roth, so this is not bang for your buck. This is one of the more expensive ones. I don't really indulge in these on the regular anymore, but I pulled aside the ones that I have been using every single day to show you at the end with my like top must restock products. And we'll talk about it then, but this is like when I treat myself. I do like the Peter Thomas Roth ones too. Then I went through 2 of these moisturizers. I love these. I mean, as you can tell, I went through 2 of them. I have another one almost empty too. like, and it's clean as a whistle. But this is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich, or Riche as I like to say, because it is like so rich that you need to pronounce it with a fun accent. It smells like lavender. I just had to take it away to sniff it. It smells like lavender. It smells so good. It's the perfect level of like not too greasy, but a good amount of hydration. So I use this pretty much every night. I like it for a nighttime moisturizer. I know it says priming, so you could use it in the morning, but I more so go for SPF in the morning. So I just go through these a lot for night. And then look how pretty it is, like all Glossier products with that pink lid. So these are like very reusable, nice little jars too. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's just a very satisfying jar. It's like a thick plastic. I don't know, I love packaging that I gravitate towards because then I use the products more and I get all the skin benefits. So it's a win-win. For daytime moisturizer, I've just been using this one from Trader Joe's. It's their Enrich Face Lotion. It only has SPF 15, so I would like to bump that up for the summertime here in SoCal, but in the meantime, like through the winter, I was just using this. It's so budget friendly and it's like a fine formula. It's nothing honestly to write home about, but for the price point, yeah, I turn to it often. Also on the topic of SPF, my favorite, I think, SPF brand is Supergoop. They just make such nice products. So this is their Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40, and it's like, I'm surprised I didn't quite get it all out of there actually, because usually I cut the tubes open and I try to get it all out, but it starts to dry out once you do that. So I didn't quite get every drop. Oh no, I love to get every drop. But this is a great sunscreen. It goes on like super clear and it has a really nice like silky feel. Even like my husband loves to use this sunscreen. So this is a go-to for me when I can snap it up. And like I said, I just cut the tube open and then I can get extra product out. Another SPF from Supergoop. This is the setting mist, SPF 50, so that's the good stuff. And I love to spray this on over my makeup. It's got a little shaker in there and it just, for me, it goes on really nicely over makeup. It even keeps my makeup in place longer. Always use this on like Disney days and outdoor days. And I think it works really well, but I don't use it every single day. It's like it's a fancy SPF product for me. Here's another face mist that's also fancy that I love, the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I think this one is so nice. It has a white milky color. It's very hydrating. And it's in this beautiful purple glass bottle. It's just so nice. So sometimes if I have this, it'll just be a treat like to carry in my purse or keep in my fridge and just refresh throughout the day with a little face mist. Love it. So dewy, so hydrating. More moisturizers. Well, actually this is a primer, the Glam Glow Glow Starter. I wound up using this as a nighttime moisturizer because it just was a bit heavy under my makeup, I felt like. If you can see, it has like a slight tint to it, but I still liked it for bedtime. And it smells like Starburst. Like, it smells exactly like Starburst in my opinion. So I think that's always fun when you have a skincare product that smells really good. So that's a fun one. Two more face mists. This is the Peach and Lily brand. I really like that brand. They have some really nice products. Glass Skin Veil Mist. This was so nice. I felt like it was really hydrating on my skin. And just, again, like just a little treat to spritz yourself with throughout the day. Love a good face mist. And then this one is another go-to from Trader Joe's I always come back to. Again, the price is right because it's Trader Joe's. And it's just rose water and it mists on really nicely. And I mean, you know, it's cute. So always a go-to for me. A couple serums that I've used. This is Physicians Formula Rosé All Day. And I honestly don't know if it did that much for my skin, but I'm trying to find drugstore serums that I like. So I probably would repurchase this. I mean, it's better than no serum, I'll put it that way. And then this was another one that I tried, the Queen 7-in-1 White and Bright Super Serum. And I felt like it did help even out my skin tone a little bit. I had some like spots, especially from last summer, where I felt like my skin tone didn't look super even on my face. So it did seem to help with that. Then for face oils, I had this one by Peach and Lily. Again, super nice, really like their stuff. Pure Beam Luxe Oil. It just felt super decadent and lovely to put a few drops of this on my face, and it lasted so long. Like, I can make a face oil last a really long time because it just doesn't take that much. And yeah, so I really liked that one. This one I also, oh, this is a cleansing oil. I loved this. I got it in my Trader Joe's Advent calendar over Christmas time kombucha black tea cleansing oil. I wish I could find the full size of this because I really liked it, and I love to wash my face starting with an oil and then another cleanser, so really like that. I wish they would sell the full size of it. Another Trader Joe's product I wish they would sell the full size, or sell regularly, was the berry lip mask. I got this also in the advent calendar, and I felt like it would be a dupe for, or want to be a dupe for, my beloved Laneige lip sleeping masks. And it was nowhere, you know, nowhere near as holy grail as the Laneige is, but I thought it worked really well, and more for daytime than overnight. But yeah, it had a nice little berry scent to it too. But I did go through 2 of my beloved Laneige lip masks, as you can see. I always use a little beauty spatula and scoop out like every little drop in there. This one was vanilla, and this one was peppermint that I got in like a 3, I think I had like 3 different ones in there as a set. But I'm always interested to try fun flavors of this one. And I have to say, I think overall my favorite is vanilla. Just classic. I also had this Fresh. I love the Fresh brand, and I also had this rose lip cream from them that came in a set, and it was really, really nice. Super tiny, super delightful scent of rose, but I think for the cost of the full size, I'd rather stick with like Laneige, which is a little more of a medium price point than this one, but very nice. Then we have an eye cream here. This is Physicians Formula brand. It's also from that Rosé All Day line. I've purchased from that line a few times now, and it's kind of a good drugstore go-to for me. But the eye cream, you know, it didn't like erase wrinkles. I'm not going to pretend it was like a miracle product. But to me, this is a good daytime eye cream that I could easily turn to. I mean, let's just say it this way. I liked it well enough that I took the time to cut open an eye cream tube and scoop out all of the eye cream. So, you know, for a drugstore product, that's going the extra mile. I have a couple products here from Tatcha that I really love. When I'm going to do a high-end brand, Tatcha and Fresh are 2 of my go-to, that I just love everything from them. But this is the polished rice enzyme powder, and it's really nice. It's this cute little shaker, and you just add a little water or whatever product you want, and it becomes a physical exfoliator for your face. And I really like it. It's very gentle, like very tiny, tiny little microscopic granules in there, and that's, you know, sometimes you just want to feel a face scrub, but you don't want to do the damage of like St. Ives. So love that product. And then this is a mask that I really love from them, their Violet Sea Radiance Mask. I don't know if I left any, if you can see, but it turns your skin a lovely purple color. I love masks that turn you a fun color, like a nice blue, a nice green, a nice purple. So much fun. And it had lots of vitamin C power in there, so I felt really rejuvenated every time I used it. Sad to see it go. It was a good one. This is another moisturizer sample that I had, again with the Fresh brand, and it was Floral Recovery Calming Mask. Isn't that like the most soothing product name you've ever heard of? Don't you just want to just bask in that? It's so nice. And when I was using this, I was like, I love this. This is my new Holy Grail product. It's amazing. And then I got the sample of the Wishful Honey Balm that I showed you, and I was like, oh, actually, that's my new Holy Grail. So maybe I just fall in love with every sample I get of high-end moisturizers. I think this is my favorite face oil when I can get it. It's the Biossance Squalene. I don't really know how to say that, but it's just such a nice little face oil that really stays on my skin to do as like a last step before bed. It feels so silky and good. I also went through this oil cleanser. This is like one of the more natural brands that you can get. It's Sea Buckthorn, and I really enjoyed it. It had a very spa smell to me, and you know, smell is huge to me with products. So I really enjoyed that because when I put it on my face, I felt like I was stepping into a spa, and it was like a really nice nighttime cleanser. If you're looking for something a little more natural, this is an awesome one. It comes in this beautiful glass, and it had like a really pretty wood lid that I don't know what I did with. Then I just saved a few sheet masks here. I go through a lot of sheet masks. I don't always save them for empties, but if they're exceptional or exceptionally cute, I will try and save them for you. So this is the Mediheal brand. I really love their masks, and we'll go through a lot of those. This one was the Saturday Skin brand, and I just thought it was really cute. It's a probiotic mask, so I think it might have extra ultra benefits, but also it's just so shiny. This one was so cute at Christmas time, and I don't know if they're gonna re-release it, but Tony Moly brand did this little avocado mask, and I thought it was so cute. So I love all the themed holiday face masks. This one's really good. I think I get this at Daiso, the Japanese dollar store. It's a vitamin E mask, and then what I really love is it has this extra part that wraps around your chin and your neck. So it's like very full coverage for $1. You really can't beat that, or $1.50. And then I love the Tony Moly masks. So I think I use this in my rose themed spa night. You guys know I go all out sometimes and I just like theme every product the same. It's so much fun. So that was my rose mask of choice. So you just can't beat how cute the packaging is. And then the Tony Moly products always make my skin really happy. Last couple face products, I have a Pond's cold cream. I have two. I go through this all the time. Absolute go-to makeup remover. Grandma Charlotte knew best. I love her products that I remember her using from my childhood, and just, yeah, such a good cleanser. Such a good makeup remover, time tested, you can't go wrong with it. I also have my favorite cotton squares here. I've been talking about these forever, the premium ones from Walgreens. So good. I also have some reusable ones that I've fallen in love with, but I'll talk about those in my next favorites video. And then I wasn't sure what category to put this in, but here are some eye drops that I tried. This is the Lumify brand that's supposed to take like redness out of your eyes. And I didn't feel like it did that much for any redness that I had. Like if I was really tired, I tried these eye drops and my eyes still looked red. So I don't know if it was worth however much this Lumify cost. Okay, next up, let's do dental care because I also saved those empties for you. I went through 3 of the world's best floss. I mean, I never want to floss with a different kind of floss. Death first. That would be horrible. This is the Oral-B Glide floss, and it has like some elasticity in it, so it just doesn't like rip your gums when you floss, and I am a daily flosser, so always going through that. I also went through 4 of my favorite toothpaste. Well, I mean, I share this with my husband, so I guess together we achieved all of this toothbrushing. But it's the Crest 3D White Radiant Mint. That's the one I always go for. You guys ask about like teeth whitening, and this is my #1 favorite way to keep my teeth white. I just use the whitening toothpaste, and I'll do white strips like once a year. But all this toothpaste has been used. And then I also really like this mouthwash if you ever bite your lip or bite your cheek or have any kind of like mouth sore going on. This stuff is so helpful. Peroxyl by Colgate. I mean, it just like kind of foams up in your mouth, but it tastes good and it will heal if you bite your lip, it will heal it like overnight. So I always have this on hand for like first aid type of reasons. Okay, then we can do a few body products. This has been my go-to deodorant for a really long time, the Nivea Pearl and Beauty. I really like it. It smells almost more like a perfume than a deodorant, but I think you have to mix up your deodorants every so often. So when that one ran out, I switched to Secret, and what I've been doing when I get a new deodorant is getting the travel size to see if I like it and it works for me. I feel like different body chemistry goes with different deodorants, and sometimes I'll try a deodorant and I'm like, I just don't love like the scent that it has or something. So this one I thought smelled really good and works really well. It's the Secret Outlast. Just has like a nice clean scent. So the travel one was approved and I went ahead and got the full size one. And that's what I've been doing, but I'll probably switch back to Nivea at some point. This is a more liquidy rollerball formula. And I get this one on Amazon, but these I just picked up at Target. And then it's pretty rare for me to finish perfume because I have a lot and I rotate amongst all my different scents. And this one, to be fair, I didn't totally finish. I put it into a prettier bottle because I love the Lush brand, but like, what is this packaging? This is so ugly to me. Like, it looks like a cleaning product. This does not look like something I want to spray on my body, but it is something I want to spray on my body because I love their scents. This is a body spray version of the Rose Jam scent, and it's just the most delicious, jammy, warm rose fragrance. It has like a little bit of musk. It's just so nice. So I put it in a prettier bottle. And then this is a perfume that I finished that I was sad to see go because I really love this perfume. It's like a go-to for me. It's the Elizabeth. Why can't I get this somewhere that you can see it? It's the Elizabeth and James Nirvana. I think of it as like a fall and winter scent. Also kind of like has a little musk, and it's just a really nice, beautiful, warm scent. So I was sad that I finished this little rollerball, but I can still barely smell it, and it was so, so good. Okay, moving down to some hair products. Pretty make girl. Okay, this is a purple shampoo I come back to a lot. If you have blonde hair, highly recommend using a purple shampoo. It balances out any orange. And this is one of the more budget-friendly ones. It's the brand Shimmer Lights. And this is another like old school grandma product. I feel like maybe my grandma used this on her white hair to balance out orange in her white hair. You know, when they talk about older people having blue hair or purple hair, that's from probably this shampoo. But if you use it in moderation, I would use it like once a week, and it takes out all of the yellow in your blonde, so you can have like a more ashy, like more platinum blonde. I also like to use this hair mask for that same purpose. So once a week I would use one of these hair masks instead of the purple shampoo. This is, I just get it at Target, but it's the Bright brand, and you can get several uses out of one of these packets. So these are a pretty good deal, and it's also more hydrating because it's a hair mask. And then my all-time favorite hair care line is Caviar. I pulled a couple other products aside to talk about in like the best hits section at the end of this video. But this is the Moisture CC cream, really good leave-in conditioner. As you can see, I did not want to waste a drop, so I cut it open. And it's just so nice. This is my favorite dry shampoo of life. It's getting harder to find. I don't know why. I hope they keep it around. But speaking of the purple hair products, this has purple in it, so it's so nice to use on your roots if you're blonde. And it just works really well in light hair. They also make one for darker hair. But it smells good, it does the job. I love it. I always come back to it. Always sad when I run out of it. This one I was really sad to run out of too. This is a special sort of like, I consider it kind of like in the vein of a hairspray, but you use it to style when you're doing like heat styles on your hair. And I usually curl my hair with my curling iron. So all of the heat care products are really helpful. And this one made the curls just last and last and last. And this product lasted a really, really long time. And it has thermal protection, so it's a huge win. As far as just normal hairspray, this has been my go-to, I don't know, probably since like what, middle school? The Tresemme Firm Control, just like a giant thing of it, lasts so long. Can't go wrong. I've also been getting really into Olaplex products lately. So this was the Bond Maintenance Conditioner. I have a few little different products that I'm using, but this one I just went through so fast because it made my skin, it made my hair so silky. It was so hydrating and good. This is just a random product. I wasn't sure what category to put it in, but this is some really nice laundry detergent. If you want something to use on your gentle wash, your unmentionables, your satin pillowcases, so good. The Laundress brand, absolutely love it, and it smells divine. Okay, getting into body products. This is a body lotion that I tend to go through a lot, again with the grandma vibes. It has that amazing cherry almond scent, which I heard is going to be a perfume. I cannot wait to buy that perfume. I love the cherry almond scent. I don't think the hydration in this is honestly anything like life-changing, but it's a good bedside table lotion. Comes in this huge size. You get a ton of uses out of it. And I just feel like before bed, I can easily put this on, like my hands, my arms, whatever feels dry. So I always have this around. I also finished up this. That was like a birthday lotion by Bodycology, Pink Vanilla Wish. So cute. I love having like birthday themed products or holiday themed products. This is my favorite fall lotion, or one of my top favorites, by Beloved. Pumpkin and Tonka. It smells so good. I mean, when you have a small size lotion and you still have to get every single drop out, yeah, really good. I made it last all through fall and winter and into the new year because I was like, I just don't want this scent to end before I think you can only buy it in the fall time. And this one, I will admit, I totally just got it for the packaging. I was like a sucker for that monotone millennial pink. I just thought it was really cute. But it wasn't like a life-changing lotion. By EOS Berry Blossom brand. Yeah, the lotion was just kind of fine, but look how cute the packaging is. Okay, judge me if you must, but when I have an oil like in my kitchen that expires, if I don't get to using it, like cooking with it in time, I will just take it to my bathroom and use it as a bath oil. So this olive oil expired and I just started pouring a glug in my bath water, and it made my skin so soft while I was in the bath and really, really hydrating and good, and it didn't have to go to waste. So I consider that a win, personally. Other bath products, okay, this looks gross, don't be alarmed, but I love this rose multi-use oil so much. It smells so good. You can use it as a hair, nail, and body oil. It's been, I think I've talked about it in favorites before, but it has all these little rose petals in it, and it looks really gross now because, I mean, just those kind of flowers don't really look good once they're in a product, I feel like. And once I finished all the rose oil, I refilled it with just another, like, I think just plain coconut oil to try to soak any more goodness out of the rose petals that were in here. So, you know, finish the bottle and reuse it. Why not? This is a super decadent bath oil. Speaking of all these oily goodnesses, Jo Malone brand. I love all of their fragrances, and this is red roses and just a tiny, I would put like an eyedropper of this oil in my bath so I could really make it last, but it smelled so heavenly and makes your skin so soft. Then we of course have some bubble bath. I love taking bubble baths. This is the Avon Vanilla Cream. I love anything vanilla, so good. And this is just so classic. Like, do you remember this on your grandmother's vanity or not? Like, on the side of her bathtub. So cute. You can get it in a few different fragrances, but I'm all about the vanilla. This was another birthday product that I used up. This is the Philosophy brand. I really like their bubble baths, and this one is vanilla birthday cake, and it smelled really delicious, made really nice bubbles. I also had this sample of a chai body wash from, I guess it was from my Trader Joe's advent calendar. But yeah, I love anything with chai scent, so good, especially for the holidays. And then I went through two of my favorite shaving creams. I'm always going through this stuff. Coochie brand, I use it all over legs. I mean, it makes your legs so buttery soft. And this one is in the frosted cake fragrance, so it smells amazing, but it's not irritating at all. I have very sensitive skin on my legs, and I will get itchy legs, and it is the worst thing ever in the history of ever shaving your legs. So I am very addicted to this shaving cream because it's so hydrating. I never get itchy legs. And that enhances my quality of life. And that enhances my quality of life so much. So I am firmly committed to this stuff. A few more body products here. I had a rose body lotion, or I guess this was a body butter. I like getting these scented ones from Body Shop to go with my little themed baths that I do. I also always love the body butter from Trader Joe's. This was the warm vanilla. It's just so hydrating, and I will clean this out really good. And I also love the body scrubs from from Tree Hut brand, but they're the Shea Sugar Scrubs. This is a Moroccan Rose scent. It smells heavenly. And then with these, I like to save the container, and I will also just whip up my own body scrub in here because it's so easy. You just mix, literally, like for me, I like to do oil and sugar. So if I have any extra cooking oil, like I said, and plain white sugar, I'll just mix up a batch in here and kind of save some expense that way. Okay, moving on to some makeup products. I have not one, not two, but 8 of my favorite eyebrow pencil. This is why I get a nice cheap drugstore eyebrow pencil, because I go through so much. Like, this is a bouquet of eyebrow pencils. But for me, filling in my brows, which are pretty sparse, is like something I will do every single day, even if I'm not wearing makeup. So it's worth it to me to always have this little $2 eyebrow friend on hand. And I get it in the shade Taupe. I also went through a couple of these Glossier eyeliners. This is probably my favorite eyeliner if I'm gonna splurge for a nicer than drugstore one. It has that nice fine felt tip on it, and I get a really precise cat eye with these. So those are great. It's just called Glossier Pro Tip. And then for a drugstore one, I tried this Physicians Formula. This is good. It's supposed to help your eyelashes grow longer and stronger. And it's another one of the style that I like, where it's just like a felt tip. Mascara is another beauty product I'm totally addicted to, so I went through a few. This was from Marc Jacobs Holiday line, and I just thought the packaging was really pretty and retro, right? Like, so cute. Maybe not like a life-changing mascara, but come on, life-changingly cute tube. I love that like jadeite green color. So I'm always sad when I finish a mascara, but I know you're especially not supposed to hoard mascara and eye products. This one's my favorite of all time. I always recommend Too Faced Better Than Sex. This was a small size that I was just keeping in my purse for like deciding to wear mascara in the middle of the day or something. But always recommend that. And then I tried the Thrive one. I got this as a gift from a friend and we wanted to try it together because it gets so hyped. And I will say it completely sold me on the tubing mascara, you know, the kind of mascara that like creates a little tube around your eyelash. I don't know, for some reason it's like sealed shut. But I haven't splurged for the Thrive brand since then, but I have been trying different drugstore tubing mascaras. So I really like that because they're easy to wash off at the end of the day and you don't feel like you're like tearing your eyelashes out to get it off. I also finished a face foundation. This is my all-time favorite, probably. It Cosmetics CC cream. As you can see, the label is totally worn off. I don't love the packaging, but I love the product. So with these, I cut them open and I try to scrape out some foundation after I finish using it. And it's a huge mess, but it's worth it because, you know, foundation, a good high quality foundation is not cheap. So try to make that last. And I always love the It Cosmetics one. I also went through a couple of powders here. This one was the Max Factor brand, which if you know anything about like Hollywood history, he was a huge mogul of makeup in old Hollywood. But I really like his products still when you can get a hold of them. I find them like on Amazon. But this was just his translucent pressed powder and like I more than hit pan. Like I used every drop of it. It was really, really good face powder. I lost the lid to it, by the way. It like cracked and then I lost it. So anyway, it needed to be mentioned, Max Factor powder. And then this is a super decadent, lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, going to be missed face powder. This is by the brand Grail, and look at the cute little formulation. It's these meteors. They're called meteorites, I think. And they're different colors, so they correct different like skin tone problems. And you just kind of swirl your brush in there and the little powder comes off. But I've had this for over a year, I guess almost like a year and a half. And something was happening where I was getting like big chunks of, instead of like a fine powder, it was starting to come apart in like chunks, colorful chunks on my face. So I don't know, I really don't want to retire it. It smells so good. It smells like violet. I love any product from this line. So I'm still kind of thinking about keeping it. I think like this powder at the bottom is the problem, where it's not breaking up into a fine powder. It's like little chunks at the bottom. So I might sift through this and see if I can get any more uses out of it because it's just such a lovely product. And again, it was a Christmas gift. I get very sentimental about like sweet things from friends. So I don't know. I love it. It's obviously going to be kept either way just for the beautiful packaging. It can easily be cleaned out and you can keep little cotton rounds in here or something else, but so special. Okay, I pulled aside some of the greatest hits so that we could talk about those. Just to kind of wrap up our cozy girl time here together in the last few rays of daylight that I'm getting. And these are special products. So where should we start? Let's start with my all-time holy grail shampoo and conditioner. It's that Caviar brand that we talked about. I absolutely love all of their hair products and oh, this is so good. And these are so huge. As you can see, these lasted me a very, very, very long time. And they were a gift. I would honestly rank these up at the top of like top 10 best gifts ever because you're just giving someone like a year of clean hair when you do this. Not just clean hair, but just luxurious hair. Like this conditioner, whew, rocks my world. So that needed special mention. This is another Caviar product that also needs special mention. And it's sad because I think it's gone. I think they stopped making it. It's the Rapid Repair Spray. And I think it smelled so good that it was like a perfume for your hair. And it would add just the right amount of gloss. Like you can't spray a lot of it because it make your hair look greasy, but just a little bit, it just gives it that extra like je ne sais quoi. But I think they got rid of it. So I'm in need of a new replacement for a hair gloss. Here's another product that we're all just gonna be heartbroken about. What is this? Like the last tube on earth. This is a historic moment, you guys. The last tube on earth of my Holy Grail lip balm, Bite Beauty. Their agave lip balm. And I don't know, one of my girlfriends in the Milk and Honey Club was saying Bite might just be going under entirely, which is really sad. I really liked that brand. But they reformulated my favorite lip balm, and this is the last tube of it, and I still have a little bit of product down there I can scrape out. So, you know, don't throw away your lip balms. You can scoop it out with a little spatula. There's gold, and then there are hills. I will be getting every drop out of that. Okay, these are the eye masks that I've been using every morning. I just get them on Amazon, and they're hyaluronic acid. I literally started just budget shopping because, like I said, I really like to do an eye mask, a nice cold eye mask in the morning, like write in my little journal, have my little me time. So these I've really been loving, and they're from Amazon. I think it's only $10 for this tub, and I'm pretty sure you get 30 pairs in here, so it's like, you know, if you use it every day like I do, it's like a whole month's worth. Couple other Holy Grail products. In a perfect world where I could truly indulge in the skincare of my choice all the time, no, regardless of budget, these two products I would never be without. I really love Estee Lauder, and this is the Advanced Night Repair Serum and the Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex. I think this is the best eye cream I've ever tried. I've tried all of them, I feel like, but I cleaned it out. It is a very, very, I don't even know how to describe the consistency. I was gonna say like Vaseline, but it's not at all like that. But it is like a thick, rich jelly, I guess. Very hydrating, stays on your under eyes all night. It's so good. But I think it's like $60 for this size, so very rare for me to have this product, so moment of silence for that. And also for this night serum, I just love this night serum. I actually refilled it with some almond oil, so if it doesn't look empty, it's because I'm still using the bottle, why not? But yeah, love it. If I could have that every night, I would. Another product, if I could have every day, I would, is this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I wanted to hold it up for you to smell because it smells like orange juice. It's so refreshing in the mornings. It smells better than orange juice. It smells citrusy and fresh, and it just like starts my day on such a good note. Just a really nice morning moisturizer. I love to give my skin vitamins in the morning. You know, I take my multivitamin, I give my skin some vitamins, and it's such a good way to start the day. So really like this. It's supposed to be a primer. I use it more like a moisturizer, and then I layer an SPF on top. Another thing that I thought was kind of interesting to share is I tried using these melatonin supplement from NyQuil brand, and I don't use it every night, but a few nights when I was kind of like having trouble falling asleep, this saved the day. And I also feel like it helps me stay asleep, so kind of nice, a little chewable, just a fun little bedtime treat when you need it once in a while. This was a mask that kind of wowed me, the Beloved brand, and it is the Cherry Blossom and Tea Rose, obviously so cute, but it has a creaminess to it. I love when you get a sheet mask that feels like creamy, almost like milky on your skin, if you know what I mean. Like some of them feel more watery, the product that's in the mask, but this one's just really creamy and good. You can get it at Target, so it's at a decent price point. Really like Beloved products. And then last but not least, I just wanted to share this Lalia bubble bath. It's so pretty, it's so decadent, like a bottle of fine wine or champagne, or you just want to write a message in it and like send it out to sea or something. It's just so beautiful. It looks so pretty beside the bathtub. So again, this was a really special gift, so I like to share it as a fun idea for you guys, but it's lavender and honey scent. Really mild, but really, really, really nice. Really decadent, soft bubbles. Just so good. I love a good bubble bath. So I think that's everything. As you can see, I've been saving products to share with you guys for a long time, but I just love to share empties. I know you guys love to just sit and chat like this, and I hope it inspires you, honestly, because I know we're all kind of guilty of like hoarding our products or not wanting to waste them by using them, and so I'm here to remind you they are meant to be used. You are wasting them by not using them, actually. So this is me empowering you to go use that special bubble bath that you've been saving. Go use that lotion, cut open the tube and get every single drop out. That's what we do here on Milk and Honey Life. And make the most of things and just enjoy it, because you deserve to be pampered and to live your life so deeply and just savor every moment. So if these special things help you do that, then I am all for it. Here in your corner, cheering you on, telling you, treat yourself, because that's what I love to share with you guys. So thank you so much for joining. Hit subscribe if you want to stick around. We will always have more Empties videos in our future together, and other fun adventures as we just share this one wild, beautiful, precious life together. So thank you for watching, and I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.